Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Can't run from death.
Illusion shattered!
Let me weave you a verse.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
No, my sword!
Can't run from death.
Shine down!
Rain cutter! No, my sword!
I hear everything!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Can't run from death.
There is no escape!
Good
Illusion
deeds
shattered!
and bad. In the end, all will be placed on the scales.
There is no escape!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Through me, justice is served. Nothing to do!
Shine down!
Guilty!
Again.
You stand condemned!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Ring cutter.
Guilty!
There is no escape!
Know my sword.
Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Witness the power of...
Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
I'm getting sick of this. Rain outlines your fate. The brightest flames burn fastest.
Regret.
The Temple of Wisdom! Hey! Torn to oblivion!
I'm getting sick of this.
Your penance is due!
There is no escape!
Extend contempt!
Regret.
Illusion shut! Rain cutter! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
I'm getting sick of this. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Body and mind.
You are not
Let me weave you up.
Now you shall perish! Shine down! There is no escape!
Your penance is due!
power of Gugwa.
Through me, justice is served.
Time to act.
He's been condemned.
We'll meet again.
You
No,
are
my
not
sword.
welcome here.
Rain outlines your... Out of my way!
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Let me weave you a verse.
Penance is due.
You're testing my patience.
Time to act.
We'll meet again.
Nowhere to run. Well,
Witness the power of Gugwa.
through me, justice is served.
Lightning terrified!
Guilty. He's been condemned. Your penance is due.
No, my sword!
You
Bond is strong!
Your
Rain
sins weigh
outlines
upon
your
your
face.
soul.
Let me weave it. Out of my way! Stand with me!
Your penance is due.
Hey! Bond is strong! Rain cutter!
Judgment is upon you.
I'll settle this! Body and knife!
He's been condemned.
Now you're
Guilty.
my patience. We'll meet again.
Dissipate!
You are not welcome here.
Stand with me! Witness the power of Gugwa! Lightning terrified!
We'll meet again.
Let me weave you a bit. I'll settle this.
Your sins lay upon your
Rain
soul.
outlines your fate. I'm dead.
Guilty.
Testing my patience.
He's taken.
Meet again.
Her penance is due.
Abundance drops, ring cutter.
Judgment is upon you.
No, my sword.
Output is stay condemned. Guilty. Is stay condemned.
Happy to
Looking for
oblige.
trouble?
escape.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together. But... okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. will be inlaid upon this statue. There is much to verify about you.
I'm so scarred.
Witness the power of Gu. Dead with
Strike
me.
dead! Torn to oblivion!
Lightning terrify. Surely not.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Dissipate. Right. Not good.
Everyone hold hands. I'm so scarred.
Time to act.
This ends
No,
now.
not good.
Hey,
Strike dead!
Let me weave you a verse. Our bond is strong.
yeah. I'm so scarred.
Inferior.
Roll.
Strike dead!
The Temple of Wisdom. Yeah. No, I've lost breath.
Inferior. Strike dead! Inferior. Absurd. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Kimura... The only thing is, I probably go to Tatarasuna. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us. but
Paimon's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sango no Miya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The Resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against... However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance. So your dealings with us would normally be frowned... but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have... The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point. So, me too. Well, I should probably head inside the tea house now. I'll see you when I see you.
We gotta hurry up! Let's get out of...
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list, but most of our force... Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the Resistance back to just... I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment. Anyway, we should... Fair...
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that... I see everything!
Illusion shattered!
Stand with me! Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down!
Ring cutter.
Test subject. Suffocate. That's a
Illusion shattered!
Share my knowledge!
Now you shall perish!
test subject. That's Jingle.
Stand with me. Out of my way. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Treasure hunt. A valiant endeavor. Our bond is strong.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the route. What about you?
Don't get me started. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for... The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat. That's where I've just come from. I think we need to keep moving.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together?
Nazuchi Beach.
We don't need an umbrella. Just pick up the pace. Dissipate!
It's a nice day, but...
Everyone hold hands!
Our bond is strong!
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Don't walk back.
Dissipate!
I need to train harder.
Everyone hold hands!
Allow me to strike first. Show me what you got. Bested.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei. I was sent to the front line, so, you aren't dressed great. Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands an exceptionally strong... As for us, the fact we're... If only I had a vision, I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just...
She's a special case. She doesn't have...
Are you serious? That's... incredible! I guess that means you're immune to the You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Stand with me! We don't need an umbrella. Just pick up the pace. Our bond is strong!
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate Samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some... What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet."
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are... Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can...
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. They say it feels cool on the skin and...
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange.
Well, how about we let our... If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please, but if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring... Thanks for your help. All right, I knew you'd back. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be... Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so...
Ow! Huh? Looks like this might actually work. Not bad.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, Drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now.
Another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai, and that was after interrupting the Vision Hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it!
Drop your weapons!
That's no way to damage. Let's go. Show us what. Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this. Well, there you have it.
Incredible! My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring...
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great... At least this time, honestly, before this whole conflict came about, my wife and I were leading a... The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharp. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we...
Sir, we've got trouble. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break...
What? Pop, we'd better go assess the situation.
Let's light it up!
Let me try.
Glory to the Shogun! Everybody stand! Justice will
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! 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 Shine down!
Stop right there! Flash! Let's light it up! I'm going in! No turning back! I willingly yield. Why do they never miss?
Like this. Let me try.
Everyone hold hands!
And you!
Lightning shock!
Now you shall perish! Ha!
It's over! You win this.
Formation! Soldiers!
There is no escape!
Make yourselves a move!
I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the... Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive wall, the Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. Before attacking through the gap, I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case, why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and...
Why are you so...
It's just like General Goro said. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance anyway. We got more than we bought. If all goes well, we might just...
Our bond is strong.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is... As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance. The situation is becoming grim. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to...
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite...
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei. And the... It would appear...
Well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope that you choose to show up here. Proves that you have more bravery. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side, to the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory, her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Our bond is strong!
I must withdraw.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Ha!
Don't hold back!
Inazuma shines eternal!
I need to train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Hold the line!
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find... Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counter...
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your effort. Fight.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun, the Musono Hitotachi. Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head.
Need an umbrella. Just pick up the pace.
There is no escape! Let me lead you along.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Out of my way! Dissipate!
Illusion shattered! Ha! Now you shall perish! But a momentary distraction.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, ready? And away we go! Here we are. The train right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Huh? Teppei, might I add...
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency?
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem... The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. Old Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to Captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter. The special ops unit
what about me, Your Ex? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful. Well, Traveler?
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Your reputation precedes you. And the appointment letter is...
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know what...
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take...
All right!
Let's get down to business. There is no escape. Get with me. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Make yourselves a move.
I'll settle this.
Okay, Seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku. I now formally cede the position of captain to you.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. There's so many of them!
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to... But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin...
Yep, the Traveler...
All right then.
Let's get down to business.
Rain Cutter.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
The fairy.
There is no escape.
No, my sword.
Sharing my knowledge.
Hey!
Torn to oblivion.
Fall before men!
Witness the power of good. Lightning.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared.
Great! But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been...
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on.
Hey, cut the attitude. These guys, honestly. Forget them.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh.
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting a... Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra.
Wow!
I read it in a novel from the Yae Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many Dongo it took to...
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own special... It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them... Everything's going great.
Will Paimon get a uniform?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, you'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dream!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. Figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you
I'm fine. It's nothing. On my way past, I heard that someone had if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero.
Pepe?
Now that you mention, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess?
Or a bot?
A god. Look.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Ark, the Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi.
The Raiden Shogun?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was complete. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. When Orobashi attacked civilization, Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good. Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro...
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the...
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not Goro. Have you managed...
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Infernal! Ha! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Everyone hold hands!
Illusion shattered!
I see everything!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah. I have fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, it wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, a delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and at first I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. This is a real shame. Guess I didn't receive the... Hey, when our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Teppei! Hey! Where are you going? Hey! Teppei's breathing is...
How's Teppei's condition? I have put out the order to... The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, sadly.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated... The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what it's...
Okay. This whole fiasco is certain to be a... What are your thoughts? No, it's... The Sakoku decree is still in force. So their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, if we want to stop them, it's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block neither rain nor shine.
Be careful. No one wants to get struck by lightning.
fly!
Should replace my hammer.
I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun to fight!
No, my sword!
I miscalculated. This was well done.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down!
You need to hurry up!
Hey!
This was well done.
Rain outlines your fate. I'll settle this.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. I love to see that. Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
Be a killjoy! We've only just made a load of this. You can't run!
I see everything.
Miscalculated.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Out of my way! Stand with me!
There is no escape!
Well done! An unfortunate fault!
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Body and mind.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! Killjoy will only just begun. Get out of my way! I see through you! Fulfill my work! Finished!
Yeah!
You got it!
Miscalculated!
Our bond is strong!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gu!
Shine down!
Lightning shout! I see everything! Everyone hold hands!
Let's end this quickly!
Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate!
Stand with me!
Let me read you a verse.
Now this idiot must have a death wish! Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon! Let's move!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Her Majesty's
gift!
No, my sword! Witness the power of...
Committed to memory!
Our bond is strong!
Out of my sight!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Winter shall eventually...
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger?
Signora and child. I didn't know you and my 2 least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, I think you've got the wrong idea. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you You're getting all worked up over...
How can you say...
How can you call it anything more? They were always going to die. With or without a delusion. At least having one gives... Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a... Good news is, our hard work is final for just a small price. They get the feeling of controlling the world.
So...
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But take your friend in the Resistance, for example. Just like a bubble on the water. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more...
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh? You recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there. Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
On the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and... I must say... Well, anyway, that Sungonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person, but alas...
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Don't you realize how special you are? That you have piqued her interest.
Has no one else
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. Your existence is more...
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter-strategy. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
The bond is strong! Stand with me!
Absurd!
Is strong.
Absurd!
Stand with me. Looking for a fight? Bond is strong. Stand with me.
What a workout! So how come you know so much about the
Perhaps it's because...
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking...
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore. A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself, then my duty as her eternal familiar is...
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
There's a part 2.
Our bond is strong.
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands!
Rain, outline him.
Lightning, purify! Stand with...
Let me weave you a berth.
Make yourselves at home! Hey! Yes!
you shall perish! There is no escape!
Out of my way! Witness the power of Goop!
Sharing my knowledge!
Torn to oblivion!
Let me leave you with her.
Everyone hold hands! Make yourself at home!
I'll settle this.
Illusion shattered!
Yeah, I see everything! Hey! Yeah. Sharing my knowledge!
Now you shall perish!
You did quite admirably.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden?
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So...
You are the most important part of the plan. Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself... Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of this sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Our bond is strong.
There is no escape! Lightning purified! Our bond is strong. Again.
Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
I see everything.
Rain cutter.
Yeah! The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
Inazuma shines eternal!
I'll settle this.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
There is no escape!
Our bond is strong.
Yeah!